The reason why I'm emphasizing this is because I want you to see that this is the approach that you must have to everything in life if you are to be and remain healthy. Even when it comes to your nephews and nieces, your sisters and brothers, your cousins, your aunts, observe them, feel compassion for them. Don't try to live their lives for them. It's really what it comes down to, right? Are you willing to live your own life only? When we're talking about adult free agents, you have the full rainbow of rights, responsibility, and authority over your own life, but only your own life. If you have children, they fall under that umbrella. Don't try to live other people's lives for them. Can you be content doing that? Can I be content looking at my brother, my beloved brother? I love him to death. He's few people on the earth that I love more. Can I be content watching him make his own decisions that I totally disagree with and that are probably going to destroy him? Love him anyway. Allow him to do it. Respect his right to make those decisions. Not interfere. Unless he asks me. He comes right out and says, what do you think about this? What would you do? He says that, well, then I'm wide open. He's invited me. Now I'm no longer trying to blatantly step outside of my circle in the sand or my bubble and enter his and assume rights, responsibility, and authority that don't belong to me and never will. I only get to influence those things by laying information out there, and anybody can take advantage of it if they want to, or if I am specifically invited to give my feedback. So if my brother says, I feel like every decision I'm making is just a terrible decision, and what am I doing wrong? Please help me. What am I doing wrong? Well, then the floodgates would come open. I would say, brother, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong. You need to do this and you need to do that. But I can't go there until it is invited. I can't. It would be a waste of my time, energy, and attention to do so. As soon as you know that you're totally wasting your time, why would you continue doing it? People don't do that. And yet, for some reason, when we're talking about our interpersonal relationships with other people, other adult free agents who have total authority over their own lives, we say, well, because it's my cousin or something, I have a right to step out of my circle and try to assume control over their lives, try to live their lives for them. And it is absolutely bound for failure. And people do it anyway. It's because when we're unhealthy, we don't realize that, well, we don't understand and we don't respect and we don't value the law of individual inherent rights, responsibility, and authority. So we don't realize that we're just throwing our energy and time and attention out the window in a totally useless way. Is your attitude really that your sister's life is her life? Her children are her children? Is that really your attitude? Well, your behaviors will reflect it. If you truly recognize her as an individual with her own individual rights, responsibility, and authority, as an individual and also as a parent, how will your behaviors reflect that? If you were trying to raise her children for her in ways that she doesn't agree with, would that be reflective of you recognizing her rights as an individual adult free agent? That would be a reflection of you viewing her as a possession of yours, right? She's your sister. Because she's your sister, a possession, you have rights over her. That is not viewing people as people. Even if you disagree or are pained by some of her decisions and methods, viewing people as people, that is, as individuals, means being okay with them living and managing their own lives and affairs in ways that contradict what you want. Starting to see why so important that we value the law of individual inherent rights, responsibility, and authority. It is a direct reflection on our attitudes. Do we view people as people? What's the alternative of viewing people as people? The alternative is viewing them as possessions. So she's my sister. Because she's my sister, I have an inherent right to live her life for her, to make decisions for her, because she's not doing it right. That's not viewing a person as a person. To view people as people inherently means to be able to view them making decisions that you totally disagree with, that you even know are unhealthy and not best for them, and to allow it gracefully. It's not that you even have a choice to allow it. It's you just accepting it. That's where acceptance comes in again. Whether you allow it or not, it's going to happen the way it happens. Your acceptance is you surrendering to just the reality of the situation. So your sister doesn't need you to allow her to live however she wants to live as an adult free agent. She's going to live however she wants to live as an adult free agent. It's just, can you surrender away the desire to control that situation? If you can surrender away your urges to take control of that situation, it means you're beginning to view people as people.